This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Goodman.
All right, we're back. This is Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN 97.5 and all across the internet on various podcast sites. I'm John Denman, Justin Dejas. Behind the cameras back here, we have DJ Muskrat and Jason Esparza, who's munching on some delicious Frank's pizza back there. They're not mic'd up, or you would hear a lot of smacking right now.
Yeah, I wish I was smacking on some Frank's pizza.
As well as let's just finish this segment and then we'll get to the pizza.
All right,
that might be the end of the show. Just kidding. Yeah. No, they're already here for it. They're not leaving that soon.
Yeah.
But our guests this week?
Yep, we have ABRY, pop band ABRY with her producer Micah Cadis.
How is that really supposed to be said? I mean, ABRY.
Yeah.
All right. They pop band, but it's not like pop band.
I mean, we're kind of like a duo in the sense that I don't work with other producers. Like, he's kind of.
I'm gonna refuse that. No. This is like Phineas. Like, nobody can produce for you.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like we just. I mean, even in the beginning, we did meet with a friend we were kind of doing a little bit with, but yeah. No, how you would say it though is like, I think it's just ABRY. I'm just kind of. I'm versus the chord system.
But it is a similar comparison, I would say, to like Billy and Phineas because they kind of exclusively work with each other. You know, like he's
with each other.
Yeah, so it is kind of like a hand in hand thing.
Yeah, we are
I don't really. Oh my God, no. I don't foresee myself working with like much of other producers. I'm picky.
I thought you were asking about like because it's stylized ABRY in caps.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just how.
Yeah.
But ABRY is a great way to actually search your name to find you.
Exactly, yeah. I think we need to like clarify for people how to spell it.
That's right.
It could be spelled other ways, but yeah.
Sure, there's a million ways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's going to be the second song?
All right, second song is Bring Me Back. Just had a video drop for this recently.
Keeping to myself, even though I need some help. 'Cause on my own it's easier. Yeah, I've been through some hell, I know the pain too well. I'm just a girl stuck in a shell. Bring me back, bring me back, bring me back to the girl I was before, right before I close my doors, yeah. Bring me back, bring me back, bring me back. I just wanna be for sure you won't hurt me anymore. Bring me back, bring me back, bring me back to the girl I was before, right before I close my doors, yeah. Bring me back, bring me back, bring me back. I just wanna be for sure you won't hurt me anymore. Giving up the past, only way to make this last. I wish I knew how to let go. Never thought of therapy, but what you did to me really got me overthinking. Bring me back, bring me back, bring me back to the girl I was before, right before I close my doors, yeah. Bring me I just wanna be for sure you won't hurt me anymore.
Yeah, the style of music that you're making is one where you're happy, but it still kind of pulls some strings, a little bit, where it's like, what emotion am I really feeling when I listen to the song? So what am I supposed to feel when I listen to that song?
Well, I wrote Bring Me Back about wanting to get back with an ex. So that's kind of where I'm coming from as like my perspective.
Which is never a good idea, by the way.
Right. And I don't know if I recommend it necessarily. But in the moment, this was like one of those rare things where it's like I wrote, it was kind of just like purge my emotions, and I was writing as these things were happening to me. It was like my reaction to my emotions. And in the moment, like my emotions were, I do want to get back with my ex. And I just also thought that it would be an interesting direction to write a song about that, because typically, because I was kind of searching for songs to represent how I was feeling, to comfort me and stuff. And I wasn't really finding that out there. Like I wasn't finding songs that were written truly about, not bashing their ex or, saying like you or whatever. I don't know if we're allowed to curse on this, but, it wasn't coming from, most of it comes from a negative place. And so I wanted to kind of put a spin on it and still write something relatable, but put just a more realistic spin on it. Because I think the reality is, it's like, you can be angry, upset, and whatever, but we've all gone through that where it's like we're in that period of you miss them, you want to get back with them. And I just wanted to be like really vulnerable about that and honest, and make a song that was maybe a fresh take on breakups, and not, playing like the victim necessarily, but just wanting to just be very candid about the reality sometimes, like people, because it's very common, like people do get back with their exes sometimes more than once, trying to work stuff out, seeing if that person has changed, like what's different this time, and like all that kind of stuff. And I kind of have, I think, some attachment issues where I get really attached to people, and it's really hard to let people go because I, love so deeply and I care so much, and I kind of like pour everything into stuff. So it makes it that much harder to like fully walk away. So I feel like I always kind of have one foot in and one foot out the door in those during breakups, specifically. So I just kind of wanted to write something that I didn't hear, like something that I needed, so I made that. And honestly, I didn't really know if it was going to come out or not, because it was really personal to me in the moment. And I sat on it for a while, and then I was just like, you know what, like I actually like this song, like I think other people would like it too. So I took a chance and like I put it out. But initially it kind of was just, like I said, to purge my emotions, and like to more of just a personal story, and like a kind of like a diary entry sort of thing. It wasn't really intended to come out. But, I'm happy I put it out. I'm happy to show people a softer side, a vulnerable side, and like just to be honest about what I was going through.
Yeah, I think that's a cool, I don't know if it's necessarily like the same relationship, but like one of my favorite songs of yours is Already Gone.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like that opposite end of the scale of like, hey, don't even try to come look for me.
Well, it's the stages of breakup, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so you could have written the angry song for the breakup, but then, you break up, you get mad, resentment, and then also you're like, maybe, I had something to do with this too. You start looking for it yourself and reflecting, and then it kind of eventually turns to almost forgiveness for your own actions. Then you from there, you came up with a song. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good song.
Yeah, and it was the quickest song I've ever written too. It was just kind of like a one take sort of thing, which is rare. I usually have to re-sing stuff a bunch of times and kind of like think about, should I rewrite this? And it's more like dissecting in the beginning and like really trying to nail what I'm trying to accomplish. But this one was very much so just like came out of me, and we didn't really have to re-record that much. And I probably wrote the whole song within 15 minutes. And there's actually an original of it that has like a bridge and a pre-chorus, and it's like a 4-minute song. It's really long. And since I had some time to sit on it, I just kind of wanted to scratch out up some extra stuff and just kind of really focus on the chorus so listeners, you know, can really just like understand the point of the song. But I had like a much longer version too that I was thinking about putting out, but then I was like, everyone's doing short songs right now, so let me just cut some parts out. But yeah.
It was really quick. I had, you know, just some music ready, and she just went for it. I was like, all right, let me just get out of the way. You know, and normally we kind of go back and forth, but for that one, it was just like...
Yeah, there was no back and forth for this one, because it was truly my story to tell, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, all right, that deep, man.
Yeah. We're getting a break.
Yeah, I need to take a break, and I need to go outside and think about this for a minute. But now you are listening to Vital Voices Radio. We're gonna be right back.
It comes in the middle of the night when you're awake, the fear in your eyes, the sweat on your face, and so dies. You leave it to fly. Make no mistake.
This is Vinyl Voices, brought to you by ABRY Law Firm, Houston's personal injury attorneys for 30 years.
Living with somebody I don't wanna be with no more.